Manchester United 4, Bournemouth 1. Another victory for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer at Old Trafford, and pretty content with that, to be honest. There are a few negatives, but the positives certainly outweigh any of them negatives, to be honest. And Manchester United taking an early lead. Another exciting starting lineup for Manchester United, and taking an early lead. Fantastic work down the wing by Marcus Rashford, beating two men, putting the ball across for Paul Pogba to tap in to the empty net. Really good play from Marcus Rashford. Really was. He was fantastic today, and really excited to see this Manchester United free flying attacking football. The positives. There's so many positives to take, and today Matic again always looking to pass the ball forward. We weren't seeing any of this under Jose Mourinho. None of it at all. Always passing forward. Paul Pogba was so much further forward, which resulted in that first goal. Under Jose Mourinho, he would never have been scoring that type of goal. The only sort of players who would have been looking to get in the box there would have been Lukaku's and your Martial's, looking to get on the end of that. But you wouldn't have seen Paul Pogba. He's much further forward. Your full-backs, Luke Shaw and Ashley Young, so much further forward in these games. And it's really exciting to see this attacking play, because obviously we've got certain problems at the back. And attack is certainly the best form of defence for Manchester United, because we can't sort these problems out defensively until January at the earliest, and we haven't got bad options at the back anyway. We've just not got the options that the likes of Man City and Liverpool have got at the back, but we could certainly score goals, and we got a second goal, header by Paul Pogba. I don't know what the keeper was doing, flying out there and completely missed it. And then before half time, another goal through Marcus Rashford poking into the net, and he thoroughly deserved that goal, and it was really good for that first half. But they did have a couple of chances themselves. Nathan Ake having a good chance, Manchester United stopping it, and it sort of hit, I think one of them hit David De Gea on the chest or something. It was a bit nervy when it was 1-0, but they did end up getting a goal back just before half time, which was one of the main negatives of this game. Really was disappointing, because Manchester United have barely kept any clean sheets this season, and it would have been nice to have seen a clean sheet today, but it wasn't to be. And second half, we've got the next goal in the game, which has put the game to bed. Lukaku coming on for Rashford, who got a groin injury, which is disappointing to see. But we've got so much attacking options in our starting lineup that if he has to miss 1 or 2 games, then it does give other players a chance to come in and to take the opportunity. There are so much attacking options in this squad. I just don't know how Jose Mourinho couldn't get more out of this attacking squad. His tactics, his style of play just weren't good enough, and obviously players not performing for the manager were obviously a massive part in that, but he could have got better out of this squad, I'm sure of it. Martial probably wasn't at his best today, but did get an assist for Manchester United's second goal. And really pleased for Lukaku coming off the bench, grabbing a goal straight away. It was a shame that the one negative in the second half, along with Eric Bay's red card, was Paul Pogba hitting the post. It would have been nice to have seen him get that hat-trick. It would have been his first career hat-trick, but it wasn't to be. He didn't get a hat-trick, but he got himself an assist as well today, which was fantastic. He continues his fantastic form, was thoroughly man of the match, but it was nice to see Lukaku come straight off the bench and get himself a goal. Also, we saw Andreas Pereira come off the bench, which is a lot different to under Jose Mourinho. We would have seen, if he had started with this starting lineup, he would have brought on Marouane Fellaini, I'm sure of that, and not brought Andreas Pereira on. So it's nice to see him gradually getting some minutes. That's 2 games he's featured in now, and hopefully we can see him get some more minutes over the coming weeks, and then Solskjaer will decide whether he's going to keep him at Manchester United. But it does look like he is trying to fade out Marouane Fellaini and bring in the better, more technical players with the likes of Gomez and Pereira, if Pereira does stick around. But they're technically a lot better, obviously, than Marouane Fellaini, and Marouane Fellaini just isn't a Manchester United player for me, and shouldn't really be getting in the squad now. I think we should start fading him out and start looking to find him a new club. We've got so many other options that Manchester United can play that we don't really need to. Marouane Fellaini's position in the squad is pretty much redundant as far as I'm concerned, because we're absolutely stacked. You're looking at the likes of Alexis Sanchez, who didn't play today. We've got Tahith Chong, who hasn't yet played, Mason Greenwood and Angel Gomez, none of which are featuring. Angel Gomez has featured a little bit the other day, but even Sanchez, I know he's been injured, hasn't featured a lot lately, neither is Lukaku, so that doesn't include Juan Mata as well. We've got stacked with attacking options that Manchester United can play in the youth team and in the first team squad, that players need to get game time, and players like that are taking up positions in the squad. Obviously that Eric Bay sending off was stupid. I don't know why he did it. He got away with one before we went 4-1 up with a stupid high boot, which could have been a penalty, and then that reckless, I don't know what he was doing, that stupid challenge, which see him get red. I just don't understand why he done that. We're 4-1 up, we're cruising, no need to do that, just play the game out, but he's going to now be banned for 3 games, which is disappointing, because there's 2 games coming thick and fast now for Manchester United, and we need to utilise our squad as best we can for the games against Newcastle and Reading, and with Smalling out as well, it does limit our options at the centre back, because I don't know if Rojo's fit either to participate against Reading, so we're probably going to be a bit thin on the ground at the back, but we're absolutely stacked in the offensive areas, which gives Ole Gunnar Solskjaer so much to think about. It is a nightmare for a manager having to pick a team, but it's a good nightmare to have. You want all these options for Manchester United. You don't want it to be where you've got no options, and going into games we've got so many options, so it is exciting to see for Manchester United. Let me know your thoughts on the game. Obviously, Paul Pogba, man of the match, but Marcus Rashford was fantastic today, and looking like the player that we've seen on a few occasions this season for England, but just hasn't produced it enough for Manchester United. And I think now he's playing under a manager which has got a whole lot of confidence in the guy. He's looking to get on the front foot, Solskjaer is, as a manager with this team, and I think it is helping Marcus Rashford. And I think even when players are making mistakes in the final third, he's not getting so down about it. Solskjaer, like Mourinho was, criticising the players so much, which is giving all the players a nice lift, and it is nice to see. So absolutely fantastic for Manchester United. Let's just keep this run going and just see where it takes us between now and the end of the season. If we don't make the top 4, we don't make the top 4, then we will go again next season. Maybe we can have a cup run in the FA Cup. We probably won't get much further in the Champions League, but who knows? It's exciting. Just exciting to watch Manchester United again, and I'm looking forward each time to the game. And again, next weekend when we play Reading, I'm going to be really looking forward to it, seeing if Greenwood gets any chance, whether Gomez gets another game, whether Chong Garner gets a game. It will be so exciting to see that game. And before, you would have just been expecting the same players like Lukaku to play, and Rashford and Lingard, and he wouldn't utilise the squad enough in order to get some excitement in and around the team. And we're always excited at this moment in time and going into games, and that just wasn't the case under Jose Mourinho. His downer, his miserable self was just bringing everything down, but now everything seems to be a lot more cheerful, a lot more happy, and hopefully it can be a good year in 2019 for Manchester United. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll talk to you all again soon. See ya.